What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the M2M culture where I motivate you to mature, man. Welcome. Listen, we are missing out on a whole lot of opportunities in life. A whole lot of it. Because we keep putting off for tomorrow what we can do today. If not now, when? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting on? Who are you waiting for? Are you waiting to be 100% ready? Are you waiting to be 100% into it before you take action, before you actually start taking that action towards your dream, towards success? Are you waiting for that? I want you to know though, like every time and every day and every minute that you waste on waiting, the more you wait, the more that dream is gonna delay, the more that opportunity is gonna delay and it's gonna go away. It's gonna fade. And then before you know it, you missed out on the opportunity. You missed out on it completely. And now you don't know what to do. You got to start over again when another opportunity presents itself. That's how it works, because opportunity only presents itself one time. So it presents itself that time to you. If you don't take action, it's going to fade. Then you got to go with another opportunity. Understand that. Listen, man, Nokia was on the top of the game in the phone industry. Top. They were on top of it, running the game. But they did not want to change with the smartphone revolution. They did not want to change into the touchscreen and the high-end specs that we have today. Ain't nobody know about Nokia. Nobody knows about that. These kids today don't know about that. You probably, whoever's watching this, you don't know what a Nokia is. But they were once at the top of the game. But now Samsung and Apple, who actually started going with the revolution, they took over the game. And Nokia, they just wanted to stick to what they know. They wanted to stay in their comfort zone. They wanted to stick with what they knew. So they kept doing what they were doing originally. And they became irrelevant. They became irrelevant. They did not want to flow with the trend. They just wanted to do their own thing because they've been doing it for years. It's been working for them for years. Why would they change, right? Bro, listen. In this life, nothing is ever like a constant. It's constant. It's never constant. It's always changing. Everything is changing. In this life, it's always changing. And we're going to get left behind if we're not adapting to the change, if we're just sticking with what we know. Blockbuster, bro. Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix. They had the opportunity to buy Netflix for a very affordable price. Very affordable price. And Netflix, the idea they provided, Blockbuster laughed at it. They laughed at it and they shut it down. The moment they presented it, they shut it down. Blockbuster wanted to stay with what they knew. They wanted to continue doing what they've been doing for the past few years. But Netflix took over the entertainment industry with the idea that they presented. Now Netflix is running the game, they're running the entertainment industry, and Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. You understand? They had that opportunity. They could have taken it. They could have taken the opportunity to just buy Netflix, but they wanted to stick with what they knew. They wanted to stay in their comfort zone. The one thing these two companies, these two, Blockbuster and Nokia, have in common is their inability to adapt to change. They didn't want to adapt to change. They didn't want to. And it basically made them miss out on the opportunities that was presented to them. They missed out on it. They didn't take action. They failed to take action. Yeah. They wanted to stick with what they know. They wanted to stick with what they were doing for the past few years. That's what you're doing. You're doing exactly what these two companies did. You're just doing what you knew. You're doing what you were taught. You're doing exactly what makes you feel comfortable. And you fear change. You fear having to go through change. And that's what's holding you back. That's what's holding you back from taking the opportunities that are presented to you. It's holding you back from actually doing what is required to actually reach to your goals, reach to your success. You cannot fear change. You cannot. Listen, man. You need to understand that in this world, again, I said it before, it's gonna constantly keep changing. It's gonna keep changing, and we gotta learn to adapt to it. We gotta learn to adapt to the change. If you don't seize an opportunity, then someone else will take it. If you don't seize that opportunity that's presented to you, someone else will take it. You being afraid to change, someone else would take it and run with it and then start what you were afraid to start. And that change is gonna cause a whole different thing in life and cause a lot of people to follow it. And now that person is succeeding with it, and you're on the other side saying to yourself, man, I should have started this thing. You're regretting it now. You have a whole lot of regret in yourself now. Man, let me tell you something. There's a business I started about a month ago. All right, I started this business and I was not fully like 100% into it, but I knew that it was something that aligned with what I liked doing on a daily basis. So I started it and I started posting it online, posting it on the media and stuff. And then one of my friends reached out to me and he was like, yo, man, I was thinking about doing this thing and you know, I just didn't get around to do it. I was like not in the right place to do it either and stuff like that. So he was just there and then he started congratulating me and, you know, saying how I'm doing a good job and stuff like that. That's who you're gonna be. You're gonna be the one that's looking at the next guy and telling them, yo, listen, I was thinking about doing this thing, man. I told you that story to let you know that what you're thinking about, that opportunity, that business idea, whatever it is that you're thinking about, if you're thinking about starting that business, you're not the only one thinking about it. You're never the only one thinking about a particular thing. Someone else is doing that. And the longer you take to start, you're just giving them more time to prepare so they can get their business up and running before you. And once they get it up and running and it's becoming successful, then you're gonna be the one on the other end that's saying, you know, congratulations, man, I'm seeing you doing your thing. Yeah, I actually thought about doing this thing, but I didn't get around to do it, but I see you doing your thing. Don't let that be you, man. Do not let that be you. If you see the opportunity there and you have every resource and everything that's aligning with what you're going after, your goals and stuff like that, take it. Take the opportunity. You're never gonna be 100% ready. Don't wait for the perfect time. There's never a perfect time. The perfect time for you to have start the business was yesterday. The second perfect time, the second right time is right now. Take the action right now. Stop putting it off for a later date. How many of us have thought about doing something and say, oh man, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it later. And later never comes. It just never comes. Can't you see the pattern that you've been like instilled in yourself? Can't you see that pattern yet? You always tell yourself, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I want to let you know that tomorrow never comes. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Just get that in your head, man. Get that in your head. There is no tomorrow. Do it today. Do it now. If you're going after improving yourself, if you're trying to improve yourself, I don't want you to be the type of person that regrets not taking care of themselves at a younger age. You know, there's a lot of people that would say, I should have really done more with my health or more for my body at that age before, you know, so I don't have to deal with what I'm going through right now. And so I don't want that to be you. Take care of you. Take care of yourself now. Start reading those self-help books so it can help you make wise decisions in life so you don't have to regret the decisions you're making now later in the future. Start reading those books. Go out there, buy a book. Buy the books that helps you in life, that would help you better your mind, better your mindset in life. Stop putting off going to the gym. Stop saying you're gonna start next month, or you're waiting for an even number in the month, or even, you know people get sometimes. How specific they get. They can't start on an odd number. Like what? What are you talking about? Start now. If today is the 17th, start now. I don't care what number it is. I don't care what month it is. I don't care if you need to start on a specific time of the year, or you need to start at the start of the year so you can keep track or have a perfect track record. Nah, start now. Whenever you see this video, listen, start now. Go sign up. Go sign up. Go sign for the membership. If you have one, use it. Use it. Stop waiting. Stop waiting around. Stop waiting for that 100%. Bro, the best and most successful people in the world were never 100% ready. They were never 100% ready. They basically started when they knew it was right. They started, and then they learned along the way. That's exactly what I did for my business. That's exactly why I'm telling you to do this. Because I did the same thing. I was not fully prepared. I was not fully ready. I didn't even know how to make sales in like, first and foremost, I didn't know how to start sales. I did not know how to talk to people on the phone the way I should and stuff like that. But I just knew that this is what I wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. The opportunity was there for me to do it. I'm going to do it. Everything was aligning itself correctly for me. I'm gonna take it. I'm not afraid of failure. That's one thing that does not bother me. Failure does not bother me. Like, I'm not afraid to fail because I know that I'm still in pursuit of my goals. I know that I still went after it. I just want to have that thing in me that said, yo, you actually just went after it. You put in the work. You were going after it either way. You're not sitting on your bum. You're not sitting around. You're literally taking action. So if you fail at it, it's okay. I'm gonna be all right. Once I know that I was putting in the work and putting in the actions to get to my dream life, I'm good with that. You should be too. You should be happy that, yo, I'm actually working towards my goals. I'm actually working towards my dream life. And each failure is going to lead you to success. Look at Thomas Edison. 10,000 times failed. 10,000, bro. Can you fail 10,000 times? Would you be willing to fail 10,000 times? I don't know. Doesn't seem so. But that's what it takes. That's what it requires. You got to have that mindset that, yo, failure is only going to lead me to success. And I just want to reach to success. So I don't mind if I fail. I don't care. I am taking action. So listen, man. The questions I want you to ask yourself right now is not when it's the right time to start, or what do I need to do before I start? Where should I start? You know, I don't want you to ask that. The question I want you to ask yourself is, what am I waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get after it. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for hopping on the video, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, all right? Peace.